It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
start us off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
That's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
A short completion to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
A direct snap. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Webb. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. To throw, it's Pena. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's complete on the crossing route. And now the defense able to bring him down. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to
first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. Maybe he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll be bringing down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scanning the field. It's Pena. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's a fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Pena. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, need to run here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And then 1st down, they go right back to him. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Pena. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Snags the good throw. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. The Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Push and drop back.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a map.
it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On the ground, it's Davis. As the first down is still going. Refusing to be blocked out. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. The 10. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click. The ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense right up with an important takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Scanning the field, it's Pena. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. But he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trick here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're setting out to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Webb. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs and stays. They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking downfield, it's Pena. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the Huskers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short game. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Pena. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And this one is caught. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down is a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Grab made by the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Pena. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That pass is caught. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Webb. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Pena. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't stay in bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul.
And is intercepted. He could go. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession. They were doing a big 6 last time out here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. To throw, it's Pena. Looking deep downfield to the left. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Pena. The pass rush closing in. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across midfield. At the 30 now. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Looking to throw. It's Pena. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. You need the tight end for a completion. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
Cricket. Terrier.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Huskers. No chance to catch it here.
You know, the most football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Team out for the PAT try. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. 2 clock with the running game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Buckeyes getting set on first and 10.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Ready? Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking deep here. And they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Pena. Here's another interception. Losing track. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Come on, set. Gotcha. Acorn.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Let's go.
The defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Cornhuskers moving quickly down the field here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm